X drücken. Das verstehe ich. Das war zu spät. Ich hasse solche Passagen. Was ist das für eine Scheiße? Warum müssen wir springen?
Yes, they did. It's my place now. Take it, and I won't need to worry about the room anymore, because 6 and 33 and 118 need changing soon, and I don't want to climb up the ladder to change them because it's very late, and I'm tired. And if you take it, I won't have to do that anymore.
The page was autobiographical, a memory from my childhood. But I didn't write this. It was a page written by Thomas Zane. None of them were supposed to exist anymore.
Alan, 7 years old, would fight sleep to the bitter end. When he did sleep, he soon woke up, screaming, the nightmares fresh in his mind. One evening, his mother, sitting by his bed, offered him an old light switch. She called it the clicker, and flicking the switch would turn on a magical light that would drive the beast away. To imbue the talisman with all possible power, she added that it had been given to her by Alan's father. Alan never knew him, and anything of his took on mythical proportions in his mind. With the clicker firmly in his hand, Alan finally slept like a baby. Now, almost 30 years later, Alan thought of this as he stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, the clicker in his hand. He took a deep breath and jumped.
My mind swirled. I'd given the clicker to Alice, yet it was here. Zane had written it into existence, in a story I had written. I can get to her now. I can finish this. Previously on Alan Wake, I wrote a horror story that has come true. Thomas Zane did the same in the 70s.
You will go no further.
If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story. No one will survive.
You knew Zane! Thomas Zane! You're the Lady of the Light in the song!
He left something behind to help me. The clicker.
Alan thought of this as he stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, the clicker in his hand. He took a deep breath and jumped.
I can get to her now. I can finish this. was about to explode and the light hurt my eyes. I needed my sunglasses and painkillers to dull the pain. In one of my finer moments of self-deception, I swore to quit drinking.
Okay, dann suchen wir mal nach der Sonnenbrille und nach Schmerztabletten.
The sunglasses made the world look bearable. Now I could keep my eyes open without feeling like a vampire in the sun.
Well, okay. Sieht zwar ein bisschen weird aus,
I
aber...
wasn't sure I'd make it out there without some painkillers.
Ja, ist okay.
The pills worked fast. The prospect of being awake started to seem bearable again.
Gibt's keine Duschszene?
There was a message waiting for me on the machine.
Wie ist das Buch? Ich kann es nicht lesen. The Sudden Stop.
You have one new message.
Al, are you still asleep? Wakey, wakey! You should have your show on your TiVo. If Alice wasn't too mad to record it, that she called me earlier and really chewed me out. Yeah, we went a little overboard last night. But parties are a part of this business. Al, look, I'm saying this as your friend. She's not doing your career any favors by trying to run your life like that, okay? I'll talk to you later, Al. Watch the show.
Okay, dann schauen wir uns mal die Show an. Aber erst aber ich guck, kann man jetzt auch in die anderen Räume rein? Was ist denn das? Achso, nur
I'd been a
Schlüssel.
guest on the talk show the previous night, talking about my latest book. The show was supposed to be waiting for me on our TiVo.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Harry Garrett Show.
Thank you everybody. We have a great show tonight. I've been talking with the best-selling author Alan Wake about his new book, The Sudden Stop. Yeah, good read. Go buy it. No, it is a good read. Look, I'm gonna be honest here.
Is that wise?
No, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I got people who give me the lowdown on books. I'm a busy guy. But this one, I actually read from cover to cover. I mean, I'm a big fan.
Wow, thanks.
Now, this might be a spoiler for those who haven't read the book yet. Based on the sales figures, the 2 people out there who haven't read the book yet. But this last book is all about the death of the main character, the hard-boiled New York detective, Alex Casey. Now, there's been a lot of outrage about this. Why the hell did you kill Casey? What the hell were you thinking, man?
Good riddance. No, seriously though. 7 years and 6 books is a long time. He was a gloomy guy to spend all your working hours with, and it was a good run. But it's time to explore new things. My next book will be a departure from the old for me.
You selfish bastard, always thinking of yourself. Well, you've certainly given us a lot of entertainment over the years. And now that you mention it, Casey was a gloomy guy. Never had much luck with his love life with the ladies. Was that autobiographical in any way?
Yeah, no kidding. Casey's lady friends tended to die on him. With Casey, it was all about his pain. No, nothing autobiographical about that. I'm a happily married man. My wife is my muse.
Well, congratulations. That's great to hear. So, how's the publicity tour been treating you?
Good, great. But I gotta say, I'm glad to be back home in New York.
Well, you've certainly been on the news a lot lately. Lots of parties and, you got into a fight with some paparazzi.
Oh, man. Well, that guy was really in my face. I lost my temper. I know that wasn't cool.
You are famous for that temper.
Well, I did also write several books.
Well, your latest novel is called The Sudden Stop, and it's in bookstores now. Go get it. That means the 2 of you out there who haven't bought it yet. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all we have for you tonight. I want to thank all our guests for the evening. Alan Wake, Sam Lake, and once more, do the face for a sample. And our musical guests, poets of the fall. Thank you, and good night.
At least I'd been funny. I told myself I could live with that.
Hey, honey. Did you watch the show?
I didn't say anything stupid if that's what you want to know.
Okay, Grumpy. You want an aspirin or something?
Are you going to start with me about drinking now?
You know what?
I should have followed
Go
her
back to
advice.
sleep, Alan.
But suddenly I was angry, mostly at myself. And she was there, a convenient victim.
What? Now you can't even talk to me?
Well, this morning I was angry because you said you'd be home at midnight and you showed up at 7 a.m. and passed out in mid-sentence. Now I'm over it. Are you angry?
This goddamn tour. It's gotten out of hand.
Oh, honey. It's almost over, right? We can get back to normal. Then you can start writing again.
I'm sorry, honey.
Alan, you're not thinking straight. Just take a shower and go back to bed, huh?
Yeah, you're right, honey. I'm sorry. Once this is over, let's go away together. A vacation. Just you and me. Some peace and quiet. Somehow, the clicker was the key to the cabin. I had to return to Cauldron Lake to save Alice. I'm going back to the lake to finish this. I'm going to write an ending to the story in the manuscript on my own terms, to make it all right.
Why can't you just write it here?
The last page is still in the typewriter. I need to read it first. Everything needs to be just right. Zane tried to cut some corners, and it didn't end well.
Okay, ready when you are.
I'm sorry, Sarah, but I need to do this alone. Barry, take her gun. Miss Weaver, close the door when I leave.
Good luck, Al.
See you later. When I got out, it was warm and sunny. I'd flicked the switch of the clicker. Had it done this? I didn't stop to question it. I had to take advantage of the sunlight to get to the lake. On Zane's page, I'd stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, about to use the clicker. That's where I was headed. Alone, in daylight, surrounded by the beauty of the Pacific Northwest landscape. It was hard not to let doubt creep in one last time. I could still chalk everything up to a dream, a delusion. I had enough imagination to make up something like this, having been in the cabin all this time, trapped in a story inside my head, gone mad from grief over Alice's death like Hartman had claimed. There would be no way of knowing. I told myself it didn't really matter. My course was set.
Okay, jetzt kann ich auch endlich etwas sagen. Dadurch, dass jetzt die beiden in der Dings drin sind, wie heißt das? Eigentlich dürften jetzt nicht mehr so viele Gegner kommen. Also schon Gegner, auch noch viele, aber nicht in einem Maße, wo man sagen würde, hier scheint nichts zu sein. Hat er gerade die Lampe an? Aber es ist tags. Egal. Okay, hier scheint es nicht weiter zu gehen.
There was a link between us, always would be. I could feel its presence again, getting closer.
Au. Wow, warte mal, ich werfe einfach das hier. Tschüssi. War eigentlich klar, dass jetzt wieder Gegner kommen würden. Okay.
The dark presence was no longer trying to capture the writer so he could create the ending it wanted. The writer knew too much. He was too strong. And he carried a weapon left behind by Thomas Zane, something that could hurt it. Now, the darkness was doing everything in its power to simply stop the writer from ever reaching Cauldron Lake and the dark place it came from.
Also heißt das, dass es vielleicht ein bisschen einfacher wird? Also ich will jetzt nicht sagen... Danklampe. Also das Spiel an sich ist nicht schwer. Aber ich finde selbst auf dem einfachsten Schwierigkeitsgrad, wenn man nicht gerade 100%ig bei der Sache ist, dann wird man sehr schnell überrumpelt. Steht da jemand? Ich muss wahrscheinlich aussteigen. Jo. Irgendwas ist hier gerade. Ach so, diese Dinger. Kann ich bitte... Was? Irgendeins ist hier noch hinter mir. Au. Noch irgendeins? Nee. Okay. Au. Nicht so... Au. Bruder, haben die mich einfach gerade weggekickt? Alles klar. Alles klar. Leuchtfackel. Wäre doch noch irgendwo eins. Es waren noch 4 Stück. Ich glaube, es ist besser, wenn ich hier nicht sprinte. Das haben wir, glaube ich, gerade gelernt. Noch irgendwas? Besser. So. Bitte kick mich nicht weg. Aua. Nicht nicht wegklicken, bitte? Man sieht so genau her. Au! Bitte sag mir nicht, ich muss jetzt alles wieder laufen. Es gab, glaube ich, keinen Checkpoint. Nee, es gab keinen Checkpoint. Wollt ihr mich verarschen? Weil das Problem ist ja primär, man hat nicht so viel Spielraum. Weil es halt extrem eng ist dort. Wo denn? Hallo. Hier dürfte gleich ein Bagger kommen. Genau da. Kann ich den jetzt schon anvisieren? Nee, natürlich nicht. Checkpoint. War das? Kein Checkpoint. Kein Checkpoint. Wollt ihr mich verarschen? Ich habe jetzt einfach gerade 2 Blendgranaten genutzt. Das hat anscheinend geholfen gewissermaßen. Ich fahre hier gerade einfach mal außen rum. Oh, hello. Da fährt ja auch noch einer. Hallo. Aua. Ich habe gerade keine Ahnung, wie ich zu fahren habe. Das finde ich gerade gar nicht gut. Da auf die Straße müsste ich. Einfach nur einen Checkpoint. Mehr will ich nicht. Dankeschön. Jetzt bin ich auch schon glücklich. Okay, kann ich nicht einsteigen, aber ich kann. glaube, es kommt gleich wieder zum... Warum tue ich das? Ich brauche, glaube ich, hier gar nicht. Moderne Campingausrüstung sind leicht. Ich glaube nicht. Ja, die kommen ja von überall. Manchmal muss man Munition sparen. Seht ihr? So spart man Munition. Perfekt. Warte mal, kann ich hier irgendwie ein Auto nehmen? Ja, natürlich. Wo sind wir hier? Okay, zumindest haben wir jetzt einen Kontrollpunkt. Warte mal, hier steht irgendwas. Hallo, geh doch raus, bitte. Geh raus. Alle Besucher müssen sich beim Manager melden. Sie müssen einen Haftungsverzicht unterzeichnen, bevor sie das Gelände betreten. Wenn Sie ein bestimmtes Teil suchen, fragen Sie danach. Zur Selbstentnahme ist eigenes Werkzeug mitzubringen. Tragen Sie Schutzkleidung. Warnung, Schrotthaufen können verrutschen, Gefahrenzone. Okay. Warum wundert es mich nicht? Hi. Hat er mich gerade... Oh. Okay. Weil unten war ja, glaube ich, das zu. Muss ich es erstmal öffnen? Ja, tatsächlich. Ich muss das... Oh, hallo, mein Lieber. Ich höre Schritte. Und das bin nicht ich. Irgendwer oder irgendwas ist noch hier drin. Ich höre es. Oh, hallo. Jagdgewehr. Supi, ne? Nachladen, bitte. Ich glaube, hier kommen wir nicht voran. Das ist äußerst traurig. Ja, okay. Ah, ich muss es auch drücken. Ja, safe kommen jetzt irgendwelche Gegner. Ja, ein Bagger. Ich lieb's.